Hello my friends, welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, also known as the Paranormal Experiencer. Today I'm going to be giving a review for the Angel Tarot cards, okay, by Radleigh, Valentine. Now first I'm going to start with the box. If you can see, the box is pretty flimsy, okay, the flimsiest of all that I have actually. But it's like a box of the old playing cards, what they come in, the old poker cards. It feels like the same thickness and strength of those, which is, if you've ever played with the poker playing cards, playing rummy or whatever with them, you realize that very quickly, putting them in and out of the box rips pretty easily. So, now, I am a person that leaves my cards out all the time anyways, but I did not feel it was good to put the cards in this box because, like I said, I feel like it's about to break at any second once putting them back in. So, now, I did not receive a book with these cards. I do believe there are books available. However, these cards are so descriptive. You honestly, I don't feel like you would need to have a book to explain these cards. And I also feel like if you are a person who hasn't developed your intuition a lot yet, and you would like to learn how to read tarot cards, this deck it's so excellent to learn the meanings of the cards. Now, here's the thing. It is a little different as far as if you're thinking about the Rider-Waite deck. Like instead of having cups or swords, or wands, you're going to have fire, earth. So you have to realize, what you're dealing with in the different sections of cards, but they are color coded, okay? So it's just when you get them, figuring out what the color codings mean, okay? And you can look them up online to find out, okay? Now, these are not in order because I do use these frequently, and I just pulled them off of my rack. But I'm going to show you. Now, as far as the coating on them, they're more or less like a matte finish. I love the size. These are like the actual poker card size, the normal playing cards. So I love, love, love them. I have been playing cards. I used to play rummy with my family since I was very little, I think 6 or 7 years old. So I have been shuffling cards all these years. And big card player. And so you can see how easily these shuffle. They were easy to shuffle like this right out of the box, okay? Of course, they were more stiff, but they were still extremely easy. I didn't have a bit of trouble shuffling them at all. And then to shuffle them this way, I don't have as much trouble either because they don't have the slick film to them. You see there? Okay, so that's very nice. They do have a cute backing to them. Now, however, I'm not particularly, I don't particularly favor the look of the cards. It's just not me, okay? Each of us have our own cards that we're called to and the things that we like and enjoy to look at. There's not anything really wrong with the pictures on the cards. It's just, it's not what I would normally choose. And when I got the cards, before I purchased them, I did try to find a review where people would flip through, and I didn't really find anything that flipped through the whole deck. So I only got to see a few cards, and the cards that I saw, I thought, oh, that's going to be absolutely beautiful. But then once I got them in, it wasn't like I thought, okay? But I definitely do love my cards. I want you to understand that. It's just not, we each, I like the Renaissance type things and soft or cosmic things. And these cards are just, just different for me. It's not my favorite, okay? But they do shuffle excellently. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. So see, you have 2 of air. So you just have to figure out, what does the air mean? What is the element air? Which one is that? But they're very self-explanatory. Okay, so that's why I say these are so good. You really don't need a book with these other than understanding the colors and, what does air mean? What does fire mean? Okay. But these do have some very, they do have mermaids on here. I do like the mermaids. I really do. These cards almost make me feel like that I received a knockoff, but I didn't. I want to make that clear. I did not receive a knockoff. These are the original cards. It's just, I think what it is, I have so many cards that to me are absolutely beautiful, that it makes these cards almost, the pictures on them feel cheap or something. I don't know how to explain it. But they're still lovely cards. Please don't take me wrong. It's just, we're each drawn to what we're drawn to. And we like what we like. And see, I love that card. To me, that is just beautiful. And the beautiful mermaids. That's beautiful. And I also like that these have the numbers with them as well, just like the Rider-Waite for the minor arcana. So if you do read using numerology and your intuition, these cards would be absolutely wonderful for you. The only thing is, some of these cards are so busy, to go by symbology on some of them would be kind of hard to do. It would be a thing of really having to, I know when I use them, yes, I use symbology and I do use numerology on the cards that do have numbers. However, some of the cards, like this one, is extremely busy, okay, for me. So I have to really depend on making sure that I'm really focused with spirit and lined up in complete love, and allow that what needs to come out of the card to pop out at me, to really become evident. Because otherwise, if you haven't developed your intuitive skills strongly prior to using the cards, that might be a little overwhelming for you. Okay? But they are lovely cards. And I definitely would give them a 5-star, even though they're not my cup of tea as far as most of the pictures. Still yet, that's just what I prefer as far as the pictures go. There's nothing wrong with the cards, okay? I love how the size of them, I love how easy they are. And it really means a lot. You know, I do a lot of personal readings. And being able to grab a deck of cards that shuffles so well, it really means a lot. Would I buy this deck again? Yes, I would. We are getting there. See, I think that's pretty. I hope everyone watching this is having an extremely beautiful and blessed day. I really do. And if you have any questions, guys, by all means, write a comment down below and I will get back with you as soon as possible. I may not have all the answers, but, you know, I can tell you what I've experienced with the cards or what I do know. And I will try my best to find the information for you. And I really hope that this helps someone to be able to see if you resonate with the cards. I think that's lovely. Before purchasing them, to see if they call to you. And these cards, you could also read them in reverse if you are a person that reads in reverse. Now, normally, since I use my intuition, I normally do not read in reverse. But there are times that Spirit will have me to read a card in reverse. So, in those cases, you can read these in reverse. And it's very simple. You read what's on the card, and in the reverse, it's going to be the opposite of what is written on this deck of cards. Okay. Now that's not true for all decks, but it is for this one. Almost there. And the very last one. And that's beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much, my lovely friends. If you have enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you would give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. Very, very many blessings and happiness to you. Bye-bye.